Hi, I'm Eric. This is my partner Andreas. Our project is titled What the Water Once Fed, and it begins with a simple question. How can architecture operate not as an imposition but as a system that restores relationships between land, water, and people? Our project is located within the Shinnecock Nation, where these relationships have been steadily disrupted. What was once a highly productive coastal ecosystem, supporting oysters, fisheries, and community lives, has now become fragile. Water levels are projected to rise, habitats will disappear, and the system that once sustained this environment will no longer function as they should.
These issues are not isolated. They are a result of long-term environmental stress driven by nitrogen pollution, coastal development, and shifting ecological conditions. As eelgrass disappears, habitats collapse. As water quality declines, shellfish populations struggle to survive. What becomes clear is that ecological health and food systems are deeply connected. When one fails, the other follows.
So instead of introducing a singular architectural object, we propose a regenerative coastal framework. This approach moves away from static design and instead works with the environment, embedding architecture within natural systems rather than placing it on top of them. The framework operates through three interconnected strategies: oyster reef deployments, eelgrass restoration, and sugar kelp cultivation. Each plays a role. Oyster filters and cleans the water, eelgrass restores habitats, and kelp absorbs excess nutrients. But the real strength comes from how they work together, supporting one another to build an ecological balance. Together they form a living system, one that grows, adapts, and strengthens over time.
Oysters act as natural infrastructure. They filter water, stabilize sediment, and reduce wave energy. Eelgrass creates habitat and supports biodiversity, and sugar kelp absorbs excess nutrients, helping reduce harmful algal blooms. Individually, each system performs a role, but together they create a balanced and resilient coastal ecology.
To support this system, we developed a modular oyster reef tile. Each tile is designed to mimic the complexity of a natural reef, using surface variation, crevices, and vertical structure to encourage oyster growth. The system is made up of three components: a seeding module that initiates growth, a column module that creates vertical habitat, and a shield module that helps reduce wave impact. The tiles aren't a static object. They are designed to evolve and gradually grow into larger reef systems over time.
As these systems begin to take hold, the project starts to shift in scale. What begins as ecological restoration expands into something that can be experienced at a human level. The project extends from the water back to the shoreline and connects the community to these systems. This transaction sets the foundation for a new kind of infrastructure, one that supports both ecological performance and public engagement.
The bridge acts as a physical and symbolic connector. It links the community directly to the oyster reefs and aquaculture farms, allowing people to move by, observing, and engaging with these systems in real time. Rather than separating infrastructure from daily life, the bridge integrates, turning restoration into a visible, accessible experience. It becomes a pathway not just across the water, but into understanding how these systems function and evolve over time.
From this vantage point, the agriculture systems become legible. Oyster reefs, kelp lines, and marine habitats are no longer hidden. They are part of a shared landscape. This visibility builds awareness, but more importantly, it builds connection.
Extended from this connection is a space dedicated to community education and leadership. The building supports classroom, workshops, and gathering spaces, creating a place where knowledge can be shared across generations. It becomes a hub for both learning and decision-making, reinforcing cultural stewardship alongside ecological restoration.
Together, these elements form more than just a place for people. They form a system rooted in connection, linking the water to the land and the community into one continuous framework respecting culture and the natural environment.
Ultimately, this project redefines the role of architecture, not as something placed onto the landscape, but as something that works with it, a system that restores what the water once fed. Thank you.